Hey friends, it's Dominate here. We are doing another Adventures in the Forgotten Realms draft. Our table is ready to go. Oh, Frogger is in our table. That's the one I saw. Well, if you know me, you know which card I'm gonna pick. Why don't you guess? Guess which card I'm gonna pick. Yep, you are right. We are gonna take the Power Word Kill because it is great removal. This is like an A card if you were grading it. It kills the majority of the set. There's not very many angels, demons, devils, dragons flying around. And even still, it's a 2-mana instant spell, so you'll always have a something to kill with it, and it almost always trades up in mana value. There's also Grim Bounty, which is a little sad that we have 2 black removals in one pack. Minion of the Mighty, it is not a great card for limited. I'm interested to see if anyone can build a constructed deck that makes good use of this. I guess the best thing you could do would be like have Goldspan dragons and even like the adult gold dragon, other things that have haste to try and get like the 6 power attacking. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, Circle of the Dreams of Druid adds green mana for each creature you control. So it does make you want to be heavily green, but it does, if you have a decent amount of creatures, you can add a ton of mana with this thing. That's pretty interesting, but there is a Spoils of the Hunt, which is removal. There's a Thieves' Tools, which I love. There's a Gretchen Twitch Willow, which I have not played yet with. I think I'm just gonna follow my rule and take the removal. You want to get removal as much as you can, so not saying that we're going to be black-green, but we want to pick up the removal when we can, because it is hard to get a lot of removal in limited, most of the time. Sometimes you sit in a pod where there's not very much. Oh, I just realized that Spoils of the Hunt he is taking the money off of the dead body that they just killed. That is a little funny. True Polymorph, 6 mana, instant spell. Target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. Huh, interesting. So you get to turn one of your creatures, or one of their creatures even, into something else. So you could turn their creature into an artifact. It's like you could turn it into a treasure or something. Warlock class, it's a little slow, but it's okay. Find the Path is good. Horde Robbers, decent. Shortcut Seeker was really good in our Demir Esper deck. I think we're gonna take Fine. Well, I don't know. This does help with your mana. There's not very many great cards in this pack. Well, this is the same spot we were in last draft, where we had Targnar and we had 3 of him by the end. Also, I didn't realize, but on the art, those heads hanging down are just skeletons. So he likes to take the heads of his victims. Other than that, there's a Deadly Dispute. Sorcerer class, I think we're too far away from. I wonder if you could build like a Grixis deck where you have like black removal spells and then this lets you cast them again. That'd be kind of fun to try. Alright, I think we're going to take the Targnar and maybe play it, maybe not play it. We'll see. We're still open to what colors we really are. Rally Maneuver. This card is decent. Combat Trick. It does help you gain life, which is pretty big in this set, I feel like. Not saying like just the life gain deck is big, but I'm saying just gaining life seems to help out a lot in the set. Iron Golem. I'm not super happy on this card, but if you are green and you have removal that is a bite spell, this is pretty decent. Maybe we should just take that. It is colorless, so it can go in multiple decks. Let's take it. Ooh. Alright. Yes, please. We will take a Hunter's Mark. See, like, Hunter's Mark and Spoils of the Hunt work really well with Iron Golem because it's 5 power. So it can do a lot of damage to creatures, and it's only a 4-drop. As long as it stays alive, though, because it has to attack every turn. So, like, the reason I'm not super high on Iron Golem is because Hobgoblin Captain can trade for this. So that's a 2-drop that's trading up. And there are lots of 3/1s in this set. So we might not even play the Iron Golem. We'll see. I might give it a chance. So there's some big reds. There's Wild Shape, which it usually ends up just saving your creature from a removal spell. The 1/3 turtle with hexproof. See, like, I think You Find a Cursed Idol has more applicability than Wild Shape does. Sepulchral Ghoul isn't pulling us back into black. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this, even though it's not a super great pick. 7. Okay. We could try the Instrument of the Bards. I don't think it's that great. None of these cards are super impressive. We could take the Temple if we're trying to splash. Or we could just take this as a rare draft. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this and not play it. This is just so slow. It doesn't do very much. Okay, I will play a Choose Your Weapon. This works really well with Iron Golem. You get to double it and it becomes a 10/6. And it also doubles as a removal spell for flying creatures. There's also Find Your Path, which I don't know. I have ran 2 of these in a deck before, in a green deck with lots of big creatures, and I mean, it worked fine. I was never sad that I had to play it. I think having it venture does help a lot. Ooh. This late of Thieves' Tools, I'm gonna take it. We don't know if we're green-black or green-red. We only have 1 red and now 2 black cards. So we could be either. I will take a Circle of the Moon Druid. It's looking like green is really open. We'll take a Spiked Pit Trap. Sylvan Shepherd. Hired Hexblade. Alright, we don't know what we are. Interesting. There's also Fire Giant Duke. So he's a giant, and whenever he's dealt damage, he ventures. This is interesting. There's also just Grim Wanderer, which is really good, but Battlecry Goblin's really good. If we had ways to make this have better toughness, I don't like having all of our creatures have, but this is pretty good with fight spells. But there is a Spoils of the Hunt. Okay, well, so since we know that we're green, I'm going to take the green removal spell. Ooh. This card is really good. Owlbear is really good. I don't know. I think I would rather play black with what we have. Well, I don't know. Our black cards, I'm not excited about Hired Hexblade, but we have Power Word, Kill, and Thieves' Tools. There's also Owlbear, which is just a solid green card. This is a tough spot. Because Targnar, our last deck with him, I felt like he was pretty good. We just never really got going. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Oh, and now we get a Dragon's Fire. That's pretty funny. Huh. We aren't doing the life gain thing. We could take the red dragon. I'm gonna take the Dragon's Fire just because removal is so good and we don't know what color we are yet. Once again, we still don't know what color we are. Bull Strength was actually really good in our Targnar deck because you could use it on Targnar, so it'd be a 4/4 and then use its 4 mana ability. So for 6 mana, it became an 8/8 Trampler and it untapped it. So that was pretty good. I think we're just going to take Circle of the Moon Druid here as we continue to waffle and we don't know what we're doing. Technically, we could just be Jund. This card was good with Iron Golem because you make something block it, so then you get to choose what to block it. So you can make like a 2/2 block it, and then you get to draw a card by paying 2 life. Alright, we still don't know what we are, which is not a good place to be. Yikes. Trellisar is really good, but not worth splashing if you're not dedicated to life gain. Eyes of the Beholder is a removal spell. We have 2 green removal and then 1 red and 1 black. So we could honestly go either way. Oh man, I don't know what to do. We haven't gotten any big green cards, but I do like Find the Path. But also it's just not amazing if we don't have big cards. Okay, here's a good card. Yes, please. I haven't played with this card yet, but it's Ochre Jelly. And we get to pay X and a green, and it's trample, and it has X 1/1 counters, and then when it dies, if it had 2 or more 1/1 counters, then you get to copy it as half that many. So if you make it a 4/4, then when it dies, it becomes 2 2/2s. Well, there's another Trellisara. I think we'll just take our green card. We know we're green. That's what we do now. Here's a good big creature. Yeah, let's take that. Ooh, Owlbear Wield. Alright, I think we might be the only green drafter, which is a good sign. We already have one of these, so we'll just take a Dyer's Wolf Prowler. Let's look at our pod and see if Prob's procrastinating. That's funny. I definitely relate to that. I am in dental school right now, and sometimes I procrastinate, but that's okay. You have to take care of your own mental health too, right? There's Frogger. Okay, we have 1 Bull Strength already. I don't know if we want another one. I'll take the first Ranger's Bow. Another Hired Hexblade. Another Direwolf Prowler. Ooh. Should we try the 7/7 Flyer? That's pretty funny. How much treasure do we have? We don't have like any treasure. Yep, we don't have any treasure. It would be kind of fun to try sometime. You'd have to pack 1, pick 1 this, and then even then, I think you'd want to be like red-black with all the treasures. We're just going to take Intrepid Outlander. This card's pretty good. You get a Venture every time you attack with Pack Tactics. So I think we're going to put our red out. Paladin class is really good. Yeah, I've definitely gotten close to getting wrecked with this card. You just have to have a bunch of chump blockers once it reaches level 3. But that is not what our deck wants. Could do another Hired Hexblade, we could do Clattering Skeletons, but this 4-drop is not what I want my 4-drops to be. Could do another another Find the Path. We already have 2. We could just rare draft. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna rare draft. Open it, put it in my library. Ooh, I see a card that I like. Wandering Troubadour. At the beginning of your end step, if you had a land enter the battlefield under your turn this turn, venture into a dungeon. So it helps venture. It's a pretty nice card. We aren't venturing a ton. We have these two. We have Intrepid Outlander. I'm probably not going to play the Spiked Pit Trap. We're probably not going to play the Iron Golem. Probably not going to play the Sylvan Shepherd. Okay. So we have Underdark Basilisk has been pretty impressive with the fight spells, or the bite spells, sorry. This makes a treasure. Warlock class is okay. It's supposed to be in the green-black deck. That's like what deck wants it the most. What the? Why is my jelly floating weird? That is weird. Why is it down one? It's like there's a card above it, but there's not supposed to be. I think we're gonna take the Underdark Basilisk. You Meet in a Tavern is pretty good card draw if you have a bunch of creatures, which we might end up with. I'll play it. I've been happy when I've been casting that card. Okay, another Thieves' Tools. Another Thieves' Tools? How many Thieves' Tools is too many? We don't have life gain, so we're not going to play Lurking Roper. Yeah, I'll just take another one. I might not play all three. Well, I probably won't play all three, but you never know. Another Basilisk. Fate's Reversal. See, look, this is so weird. Why is it doing that? Another Find the Path? We could just ramp, but we only have one 6-mana card, so ramping doesn't really do us very much. I don't really know what we're trying to do. Okay, well now we get another. There's another Find the Path. I'm just gonna take the Hill Giant. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells. That's okay. It's not amazing. It's not great. Or it's not amazing. It's not bad. We'll probably... What do we want to get rid of? Probably get rid of 1 Find the Path. Deadly Dispute. Another Bull Strength. I probably should have just taken the other card. The treasure one for Vault Progress. Huh. Another Longbow. Okay, so our deck wasn't amazing, wasn't terrible. Oh, see, look, it did have Paladin's Class above my jelly card. Peanut butter jelly time. That's what we're gonna call this card. Okay, what do we want? We can get rid of Deadly Dispute. How many creatures do we have that work with? Thieves' Tools. We can get rid of Ranger's Longbow. Let's split into creatures. We need to cut 7 cards. What? Choose Your Weapon is really nice on a card with Trample, but we only have... I mean, we do have both Strength, so we can use this as a combo. So then what? Do we get rid of 1 Thieves' Tools, a Fate's Reversal, You find a cursed idol. Then we can get rid of one basilisk. I'm not super high on the prowlers. I'll take both of those out probably. How many creatures do I have now though? 13 and 11 non-creature spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess I don't have a ton of Thieves' Tools. I'll take out the other Thieves' Tools and just have one. Run one. Yeah, that looks pretty decent, and we are going to choose... Who should be our deck box? The jelly? Peanut butter jelly time? What deck? What sleeves should we do? Should we tell our opponents that we have Golgari? Or I guess Witherbloom, if you're talking Strixhaven. We could do Elspeth. Do Ashiok. Sometimes I like putting random sleeves on just to throw them off. Like if we choose Sahili. Let's do it. We'll choose Sahili as our sleeve. Alright, I will see you in the matches. Alright, we are here for round 1 against Urfa. Whew, yikes. We have 9 green sources. And it does make a treasure, so I'm going to keep it on the fact that I can make a treasure and then find the path. Because find the path adds double green, so it actually fixes our mana in this circumstance. That's not great though, because they get to hit us for treasure. They get to rob our bank. Play the Clandrine Skeletons. Oh, we did draw a green. So I'm just gonna drop my Circle of the Moon Druid. Hope that they don't remove it. Ooh, so they can pay the 2. Yeah, I think it's worth it, honestly, to do this, because then we can threaten to block the skeletons so they can't attack in. Oh, they got it back anyways. Tomb of Annihilation, alright. So they are getting a little aggro. So we can find the path, or no. What do we want to do? We could Spoils of the Hunt and then just attack and just try and be aggressive. And we can discard a land. That's fine. I guess we could have just lost the 2 life probably. And they didn't want to discard anything, so that means they have action in their hand. What do they have? Hired Hexblade. Interesting. So that blocks my... oh, both of those block my Circle of the Moon Druid. We are going to enchant and scry 1. Okay, that's a good card. I'll play this out. I won't attack. They can play their Curdle. So they can let their Fang Blade go by itself and then attack with Horde Robber if they want gold, or Higher Attack Blade if they want damage. Oh, they just are doing one. Wow. They're making it unblockable. They really want to get this 4/4. I'll just lose 2 life. I need all my lands because I'm going to play my Ochre Jelly. So I can play it for, I have 6 mana, so it would be a 5/5. A 5/5 that would split into 2 2/2/2s. Or I could try and wait 1 turn. Huh. Yeah, let's just play it out as a 5/5. Oh, it has trample too? Maybe I should have waited. I forgot it had trample. Oh no! Rough. That was the best removal they could have had for that. Now they get their 4/4. Oh man. That was not good. And I took out the enchantment removal. Oh, what? They're just gonna make it unblockable and then venture. So I'm dead in 2 turns. Actually, I'm dead in 1 turn because they can make me lose a life. Yep, so they were definitely the aggressive Tomb of Annihilation. Wow. I'm just dead. I'm just calling it. Good game, Oppo. That was very aggressive. Here's our Wandering Troubadour in the back. Ooh, we get to go against Tulio Jati, number 189. Nice. Always fun when you get to play against some high mythics. Ooh. This is a relatively slow hand. Oh, I just don't want to get run over, but I think we're going to keep it. Worst case, we can play this as a 2/2. But that is definitely not what you want this card to be. Okay, thankfully we drew a 2-drop. This card does get hit by a portable hole, so if you're playing against the white deck, you have to be careful about that. I'm just going to leave it. And hope we draw another land. Ooh. Yeah, let's just kill that while we have the mana. I know we lost out on the 1 point of damage, but I wanted to be able to play this if we drew a land. I think our opponent is stuck on color, so we are going to play this as a 4/4 just to keep applying pressure. Oh, I am sorry, Tulio Jati. That is rough. But yep, we just needed to apply pressure and get through. Alright, we are back, and we are reading the headlines. Okay, looks like a good hand to me. We even have card draw. We have find the path to ramp. Oh, what are their sleeves? Mu Yanling. We will play our Intrepid Outlander. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the Saheeli sleeves. That's funny. Oh, well that's something to ramp into. that was a unusual sound effect. It's not what I thought of when I heard this, but I guess it makes sense if it's an orc ranger. Oh, that blocks my my creature. So I'm just gonna ramp and stay back. We will scry 1. And we will keep a forest. We are 1 mana away now from playing our hill giant. So next turn we can you meet in a tavern. Ooh, it's a good card. We could try and remove it, but I think it's better just to fill our hand with creatures. Nice. That's what you like to see. We'll let them venture for 1 turn. So this was essentially 4 mana, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. That's a good rate. I know obviously you don't always hit this many creatures, but you could draw 5 cards. Oof. They probably have the Manticore. That's tricky. They could be bluffing too. I'll just take it. I like my Intrepid Outlander, and I want to be able to start Pack Tactics, which I'll be able to do once I drop some of these creatures. They also are joining me in the last mine of Phandelver. Does that mean that we're doing the dungeon together? Are we gonna see each other? Are we gonna have to fight each other for our loot? They kept it on top. And they're gonna activate Warlock's class, which that would kind of defeat the purpose of their other scry. So let's see what they do. They have 5 mana, so I don't know what's in their hand. If they're not playing things from their hand, maybe they just want to get to level 3 of the Warlock class as soon as they can. Maybe they have removal and they're saving it for my Owlbear. Oh, they have blue. There's a Bag of Holding. That's a good long game card. Okay, so we can do a few things. We have access to 6 mana. So we could play Hill Giant and nothing. We could play Owlbear and nothing. We could play Hexblade and Basilisk, which I think I like the best because we don't want to trade our big creatures with Fangblade. So I'm going to attack. And then just play my 2. And it's pausing because their Bag of Holding, they can draw a card and discard a card. But they didn't want to use their treasure on that. So like, I'll be happy to trade my Hired Hexblade for their Fangblade. And I can even block my Basilisk on the Horde Robber, and if they want to mana core it, that's fine. Oh, okay, they're gonna kill that adventure. So they're gonna create a goblin. Oh no, make a treasure. So what do they have? Do they have giant blue cards? Because we saw Split the Party, which is double blue to cast. They haven't played any white cards, huh? Yeah. So maybe they're blue-black, splashing white. You never know. The treasures in this set make it so easy to splash. Oh, yep. See, I think they are blue-black. This helps them venture. Okay. So we could spoils, bull strength, and hunter's mark. And then we get to venture. Or we could owl bear and then hunter's mark. Oh, but we don't want to just hunter's mark the door. Yeah, so we'll just stay back. Maybe they'll play a better blue creature. And our higher text blade is holding back their Fang Blade. And if they spend mana just activating the venture. Wait, is this as a sorcery? Oh yeah, it is. Uh-oh, what did they do? Okay. So I can equip this. Let's see if they counter it. And then I can equip Intrepid Outlander, and then I can attack with my Owlbear and my Intrepid Outlander and try to blow them out. They haven't done removal yet, and you think they would because they wouldn't want me to venture. Do we want more treasure or a goblin? Let's see. I think we would rather have a 1/1 counter, so let's go here. Because they're not really attacking us right now. We want to be the aggressive one. So we can go like this. Oh, wow. They're just letting it through? What are they doing with their mana? That is very surprising. Oh, now they're gonna do something. Eyes of the Beholder. Alright, well I can't do anything about that. But I can get rid of their cards. I think I'm only going to Spoils of the Hunt the Fang Blade. And not the door. I could Hunter's Mark right now, the door. But I don't think I need to. If they spend their mana on that, that's fine with me. Except now we don't have enough power to... Ooh, see, like that's a good card to Hunter's Mark. They get to scry 1. Oh wait, no, scry 2. They rolled a 10. That's kind of hard to see on that. They kept 2 to the top? Okay. So now we can Hunter's Mark the flyer. And now we have enough power to attack and venture. We get to gain a 1/1 counter. We could put it on our token so that we live, but I think we just want it on our Intrepid Outlander. Oh wait, now it's blockable though. And I am going to do this right here. And then play my giant. This will become unblockable when it goes back to normal power though. So they're on a 4-turn clock. They can venture, but if they venture... Oh yeah, see, they are a slow deck. Oh, they get to scry 2 again. And now we can attack with Intrepid Outlander and our Hill Giant. Ooh, they kept 2 to the top. Oh, that was a good draw though. So if we attack like this, we get to draw a card. It's another land for our jelly to be bigger. So they have to, well, they don't have to, they can take 10. But they'll probably chump, depending on what their top decks were. I don't know why they're trying to block it. Maybe they're just reading it. Okay, so the chump. Play this, hit QQ. We have 9 mana, so we can play this as an 8/8. Oops. It's a pretty big jelly. And it has trample. Yeah. They saw it in the news. Headlines, Dominate wins again. Just kidding, I lose a lot also. Alright, we are here against, what is their name? Troll Ascetic for the win? I don't know. Ooh, yikes. I think we have to mulligan this, unfortunately. Oh, rough. This is better, but still not great. At least we have a 2-drop that we can play. We'll get rid of a forest. Oppo is red. Ooh, we did draw black. So next turn I'll play a black in case we draw another black for Death Priest. And we'll try and wait to use our removal until Death Priest is out if we can help it. Okay, so they're red-green. They probably have Dragon's Fire. That's what I assume. Oh no, they got Targnar. Targnar. We won't attack because we can block. Oh wow, look at that. We will put this out and not attack. And now we can use our Spoils of the Hunt on Targnar and make a 1/1. Oh no. Are they gonna remove it? Looks like it. I had one deck. I can't remember which deck it was. I can't remember if it was off, if I recorded it for the draft or not. But I'll just take 2 in case they have something. I had one deck though where I had 2 Death Priests of Miracle, and they were pretty strong together. Oh wow. That is a lot of pack tactics. Okay, well, we are definitely going to kill... You know, I don't know which one is worse to kill. It might be the Null Hunter, because that thing grows. Huh. I mean, Targnar is scary, but I guess I have to kill this though, because it doubles. Next, no. Pay 1. Make a 2/2. Now my 2/2 can trade with their Goblin. Oh, they are sending it all in. Let's see what they are doing. Could block here, block here, block here. I mean, they could have a pump their whole team spell. That would be bad. There's the red, the uncommon, you see a pair of goblins that pumps their whole team. There's I don't think there are other instants that pump your whole team in red and green. Oh. Okay, so now I see, they get to kill it because it was a 1/1. Alright. Well, that is not great. We can do this. There was a pause, so it does seem like they have another thing, another instant speed spell, which is not, it does not bode well for us. A compelled duel. So it has to be blocked. Yikes. So we'll block here and we'll use our bull's strength. Oh, that was what the instant speed was. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Yikes. Oh, we're so close. They might be able to kill us this turn with all their pumps. I think they can. Yeah, they just have to pump a bunch. Wow. See, Battlecry Goblin is so good. Yep, I am for sure dead. Wow. That's 18 damage going through. Oh wow, that was so good. I know I'm saying wow a lot, but that's what Gruul is supposed to be. When I drafted the deck, it did not turn out like that. Okay, we are here against ... They have no name and no face. This looks like a decent hand. Hired Hexblades in our deck are just 2 mana 2/2s. Oppo is green. Green blue. I haven't seen a ton of green blue decks. Oh, alright. They're banned. Green blue white. We are going to attack. Oh, never mind, they're gonna tap us. We could untap, but no point. Tap, play our Circle of Moon Druid. Their Scion of Stygia blocks our Circle of the Moon Druid, so we won't attack with that. I'll offer the Hired Hexblade for it though. We could use Bull's Strength if we think that we just need to pressure them. Ooh, Chelisar, that's a good card. Meet in the Tavern is a good card. Honestly, I think I am going to attack with both so that I can use 4 mana, and I'll use Bull Strength. Get in. And then next turn I can play You Meet in a Tavern. I could even maybe pump my team, because then they would have to chump, right? Because it would be a 6/4, 4/4, 4/4, so that's 10, 14 damage, so they'd have to chump. I think the majority of the time you want to play this as the card draw side, but Start a Brawl is not oh yeah, see look. Now they have to... Okay, never mind. They can jump with the Hawk. Okay, so I'm gonna attack all. They're gonna trade... Oh, chump. Then I'm going to meet in a tavern. Get 2 big cards. And does this shuffle them into your the bottom of your library? So we got rid of 2 removal spells there, so that's a little unfortunate. But oh wow, what does this do? Drizzy? That's funny, I have a friend who goes by Drizzy. Drizzy. Double strike. When it enters the battlefield. A 4/1. Oh, this is a 4/1 with trample. Whenever a creature dies, if it had power greater than Drizzy's, put a number 1/1 counters equal to the difference. Alright, so I can't attack with anybody. That's unfortunate. That card put a stop to our whole aggro strategy. It's a pretty impressive card. It's an elf ranger. This is an elf cleric. I wonder why they're playing blue in this deck. The Pegasus can attack me for 8 in the air with the Drizzy. But then they leave their they're exposed. I mean, not super exposed. Oof. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. How do I want to do this? I think I don't want to use this until I have Owlbear out, but I am going to want to spoils the Drizzy. So for this turn, do I just attack with Moon Druid, Hill Giant? Yeah. So they can trade with my Moon Druid, and they can double block to kill my Hill Giant. Oh, actually, if they do this, then I have to spoils the Drizzy. Because it would have grown and I wouldn't have been able to kill it. Okay. Okay. We got rid of their mythic rare. Or is it? Oh, no, it's just a rare. That's a pretty strong rare. But they get to get it back. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That is not good. I forgot about that clause on the cleric class, and they kept it. Ooh. That can kill it. Okay, so I think we're doing good. We can even use power word kill with the trample, because if you kill a creature that has trample, or while you're attacking with a creature with trample, it does damage to the person. Oh, but they get to gain life, I forgot. Bring it back, gain 4 life. Yep. A 4/4 double strike is pretty crazy. That gains life. Let's see where they decide to put the counter. On the little panther. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna use it here. Ooh. When this enters the battlefield, target creature blocks this turn if able. So we can do this and attack with just our hired Hexblades. And that way we keep our Owlbear alive. And then we get to draw a card. Okay, let's see what they can do. Wait. Oh, they don't have any instant or sorceries. That's why. Oh man. This is crazy. So they can double block my owlbear. Yeah, I think I have to, because then I get to draw a card and I'll get to venture with this card and it's a 4/2. Do we want to try and do Tomb of Annihilation? No, we'll just do this one. Scry away a land. And we will pay. Ooh, that's a good card. Let's see what they get to do. They're gonna make a 1/1 goblin. If they make a 1/1 goblin, then they can double block my troubadour. Yeah. Is this at the beginning of your end step? I kind of want to keep venturing though, so I'm just gonna attack with these two. And if they double block, okay, they didn't block. We will make a 1/1 goblin. Ooh, card draw, that's a good thing to have at a time like now. And we are at 9 life, so we can't go too much lower to draw cards with Shesra. It is kind of unusual that this one does so much damage. Ooh, that's a good card because it stops our whole team. That's unfortunate. We just send in the goblin as a suicider. Pay 1. Put a 1/1 counter on Troubadour. Probably. We can pay 1 more life. I am a little scared if they get like a flyer or something, because blue does have a decent amount of flyers and so does white. So if they get a flyer, then we're in trouble. Ooh. That was good. Stopped our venturing. Ooh, that is unblockable. Alright. We can no longer... Yikes. That was smart of them. Instead of doing the 1/1 counter, they just put it on it anyways. Wow. I mean, we could attack, but we don't want to. So we just leave it. No, I can't lose this way. We were doing so good. Where's the hill giant? Even the hill giant won't win us the game. We need removal for that. This is the closest to a control deck that I've seen so far. Alright, we live for 1 more turn. Huh. We need removal. Oh, they kept one on top. That is not good. I can't attack. That's unfortunate. What removal do we even have left? I think we only have the hunt. Yikes. So we have to attack with everybody and hope they block. If I were them, I just wouldn't block. Okay, and then we have to hope for instant speed removal off of our death trigger. Nope. Maybe they'll give it flying. Good game. That was sad.